Hello and welcome to another episode of Live with Mz.KIR. We're going to wait a few minutes so some people can join in. Just a few minutes so some people can join in.
Right on, right on.
We're going to be breezy tonight. We're going to be breezy.
No doubt. No doubt about it.
Okay. Well, we're going to get started. Welcome again to Live with Mz.KIR. Show yourself some love out there, Facebook, and show your love for the guests. Yes.
Thank you.
Show the love. Let's
What's
feel
up,
the
y'all?
love. Let's feel the breeziness. Be
What's
breezy with
happening,
us
y'all?
tonight. Be breezy with us on this Friday night. Tonight we have special guests. The Brother Network to the Writer's Block Poetry Collective. We have the Bread is Rising Poetry Collective. Show your love for Carlos Dufflar and Angel Martinez. Come on,
Hey,
Okay.
Facebook.
All
Thank
right.
Up
you.
there.
Thank you. Thank you.
And our second guest, we have Freddiw Moises. Show your love out there, folks, in
thank
Facebook
you.
land, YouTube land. Show your love. Come on, show your
Come on,
love.
y'all. Come on,
Where is
y'all.
the
Let's
love?
get some
Where is
love,
the
y'all.
love?
Thank you.
And show your
My
love
people's
for
ready.
my co-host, North Philly's finest. Show your love for my co-host, folks.
My
Come on.
people's, are you with me? Where you at? Where you at, my peoples?
Be breezy with us tonight. Be breezy with us tonight. Shout
Yes.
outs to Sadette Knox. She was going to be the host. Excuse me, the co-host tonight, but she fell ill. So she will co-host at another time. Show your love for
That's
Sadette
right.
Knox.
That's right. That's right.
I want to shout out my previous guests, my cousin Scott Jacob, Maurice Huff, Antoinette and Kanisha Love Taylor, Karaja Yushar, whose views reached 1K. Antoinette and Kanisha Taylor, their views are almost at 1K, so show your love for them.
That's right.
Show your love also for my past guests, Taria Busby and Dami Afuye.
Hey, Dami. What's up,
Shout outs
man?
to, yes.
Yeah, that's my
Shout
man
out,
right there.
yes. Shout outs again to James Parrish and Jonathan Ware, whose views hit 1K. Well, they're 1.1K now. Shout outs to
Nice.
them. Shout out
Nice.
to Jonathan Ware, who came back on a few weeks ago. Shout out to Poessence Spoken Word, who will be co-hosting in 2 weeks. Also, shout out to my peeps, Genevieve Powell. Show you love. Show you love also for who else was on? North Philly's finest, of course.
Ah.
Show your love for him. Show your love for Eli Costello, who was on and co-hosted 2 weeks ago when I had my guest Bob Bidon. Show your love.
All right.
Show your love for Bob, who was my guest 2 weeks ago. Who else was on? I don't want to forget anybody. Let me see. Orlando Chandler and James Ellerby. Yes.
James, what's up, baby?
And James was my co-host a few weeks as well. And I think that's it. If I forgot anybody, sorry, I didn't do it on purpose. And we're going to go to the comments section real quick. Shout outs to those watching. Teresa Hazeleye, show your love. Woo,
So,
Teresa.
Teresa.
Teresa is a regular live from Mz.KIR watcher, so show your love for her.
Much
Also,
love. Much love.
shout outs to Latanya and Trinity Davis Floyd from the SBN. They are showing their love again this week, so shout outs to them. Shout outs to the SBN, the Small Business Network, Commissioner James McConnell, Dr. James McConnell, Sean A. White, Gladys Bryce, and I never forget, and the rest of the small business crew. Shout out. Okay, this is episode number 334 of the Small Business Network and / episode 15 of Live with Mz.KIR. So show your love for Live with Mz.KIR. Yes.
Okay, Mz.KIR. Let's
Mz.KIR
get
in
it
the
started.
building. KIR, capital KIR stands for keeping it real. Mz.KIR is in the building.
No doubt.
And with that being said, we're going to get this party started. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Shout outs also Damian Tillery. He was on too a few weeks ago. Hey, Damian. And he's going to co host in a few weeks as well. All right.
Much
So
shots. Much props.
we're going to start with The Bread is Rising Poetry Collective. Show your love. Come on, Facebook.
Come on, y'all.
Hey,
Facebook.
What up?
thank you.
Come on. Show
Let's
that
get some.
love. Show that
Let's get some
love.
Thank
love,
you very
Facebook.
much.
Let's get it
Thank
going.
you very much. Yeah,
So,
so myself and then Carlos will read. Yeah, go ahead.
Angel and Carlos,
Uh-huh.
tell the folks out there in Facebook and YouTube land who you are in my Mufasa voice from the Lion King.
Well, again, this is Angel.
This is Palmer.
And we're here representing the Bread is Rising Poetry Collective. Going on 30 years strong. This month makes 30 years of the Bread is Rising Poetry Collective.
Word.
Yes.
That's impressive.
And,
That's
and we're
impressive.
pleased. Yeah, it's a blessing. Yeah, it's a blessing to be with our sister network right here, the Writers Block Poetry Collective. Like I said, we've
Long
been
live
doing this all
Writer's
around.
Block.
Yeah, I mean, we've been spending years doing programs, putting out programs, being in the United States, Canada, and England, and it's been a great adventure. It's been really powerful, and now we've been spending the last few years just going online and just reaching out to even broader audiences, which has really been a fantastic thing. And one thing that I'll say, this gentleman right here is celebrating his 75th year
Mm.
on the planet. So I just want to give a big shout out to him.
Yes,
Hey.
I
Yay.
wanted to
shout
say
out
Okay.
Carlos. Had a birthday
thank you.
yesterday. Yes.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Hey, I reached it. I reached it. That's all I can say. It's a blessing in itself just to live
Yes, it is.
and just to
Word.
say something.
Yes. Absolutely.
Every
Hopefully
day's
that
a
was good
blessing,
enough.
man. Every day's a
It's a
blessing.
blessing. It's a blessing.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Indeed. So
So, you ready?
we're going to move on to our second guest,
Great.
Mr. Freddiw Moises. Show your love for Freddiw Moises. Come on,
What
David.
up, kids?
Snap it up.
Much
Snap
respect,
it
Freddie.
up.
Much respect to you.
Okay.
Real quick. I'm sorry. Real quickly, I'm a poet and I'm a musician, audio engineer. Been writing for therapy for the last 10, 11 years. So that's pretty much
Nice.
it. So
That's nice.
You got,
simple. That's it.
you got to finish telling the people who you are, my Mufasa from the Lion King voice. Tell them who
Real
you
quick. Real
are.
quick. History, bio. Grew up in Elizabeth and went to school at King University. Got married when I was about 30. Lived in Jersey City. I am a professional musician and also an engineer. As I said before, I do a lot of poetry. I combine the poetry into the music or vice versa. I take the lyrics and turn it into poetry. I love to write because it's an habitual thing. I wake up in the morning, I got the pencil, I got the pad, start writing.
That's right.
I
Well, that's
do not turn on the news. No,
I'm with you
Nah,
on
ain't no
yeah.
good
no
news to be
news to
seen,
me.
man. Ain't hardly no good news out there.
Mhm.
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Freddie, can you
Yeah.
share one of your pieces with us? What will you be doing for the people tonight?
Let's see. Something
hold on
real
to it.
simple to start with. Open it up. Called Bird Sings the Blues Too.
Oh,
Okay. All right. I like the title.
Yeah.
right, right.
All right. Cutting down their homes. What does humans do? They have all the right to wake us up at early dawn before morning light. One bird, two birds, three birds, many I've heard. Sing this song, a natural blue who, calling out these tones. I know it's true. I know this is a tune all along.
Mm.
That's it.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Like me, you don't have to say a lot to say a lot. I know
I'm
that's
trying
right.
to tell you.
Okay. What was the inspiration behind that poem, Freddie?
Well, about 2 years, I was diagnosed with cancer.
Mm.
So I'm cancer free. So I wake up in the morning, I say thank you, and I look outside and I hear the birds. I see the sun, the snow, anything that reminds you I'm still living.
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
So,
Amen to
yeah,
that, bro.
yeah.
Thank God
Absolutely.
you thank God you made it through.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Right. Yes.
Keep it up.
Absolutely.
If
So,
I start to cry and get a little emotional, that's who I am.
hey,
Hey
it's
man,
okay.
it's all good. It's all
It's
good
all,
here,
it's
man.
all good on Live with Mz.KIR.
Okay.
Okay. It is all good. Angel and Carlos. Okay. Angel, would you like
Hmm.
to
Yes,
share a poem?
absolutely, absolutely. I'll share a quick one right here. Um,
Yeah.
and and definitely appreciate everybody tuning in out there. This is homeless industrial complex.
Mm.
Is it a pair of shoes or a pillow? Is it an umbrella or a roof overhead? Is it a coat or a bed? Is it a shopping cart or a mobile home? Is it a cafeteria board or a drawing board for dreams? Is it a church stoop or a high rise? Is it a subway vent or central air conditioning? Is it a fancy meal or the leftovers? Is it the way it must be, or is it the homeless industrial complex?
Oh man.
Thank you.
Yo,
Thank you.
yo, yo,
Thank you.
man.
Nice.
Let's
Let's
snap
get cross
those
out
That
right
was
fingers
here.
out
deep.
there,
That
folks.
was
Let's snap those fingers out there.
that was deep. That was beyond deep, bro.
Thank you. Thank you.
It was.
It was
And
true.
today, this is Carlos, and today we have gathered from the seat of a village and cities, a wave that flows beside the Remington River. Sunflowers rise on the morning sun, celebrating our annual Boogie Down Poetry Reunion. The
Mm.
Writers Block Poetry Collective, the Brothers Rising Poetry Collective, pursuing the truth to the right of the heart of each other. On this Saturday, on this beautiful moment, sharing rice and peas and rice and avocado salad and bean pie, holding a cup of spring water, let all the stars meet together and honor all the past poets. And those who have returned as ancestors in our lifetime. We will listen to our verses in unity, create a conscious verse with peace and love for the young, for the old. You could hear the rhythms of the past and future, the manifestation of hope and dancing. To sky and the family stones, it's summertime, and
Mm.
I love you.
Mm.
Right?
Yo,
Yeah.
yo, it's fire up in here, man. That's
And that's
fire.
shout out to the writer's block. Thank you, Carlos.
You're
Oh,
welcome. That's
So,
an honor for you, sister.
Angel, what was the inspiration behind
very
your
nice.
poem?
Oh, well, one day I was walking down the street of Manhattan, and lo and behold, one thing you always see a lot of street graffiti, people writing things on, and somebody
Mm-hmm.
wrote in big letters, homeless industrial complex. You hear about all
Mm.
kinds of complexes, like military industrial complexes, medical industrial complexes, and meat industrial complex. But
The
I saw
jail.
that, and that's the prison industrial complex, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I had to take a picture of it.
Mm.
It just struck me, and later on, the words just came back to me, and that's how the poem started and ended. I
Okay.
don't know who wrote that art, but my thanks to them for the inspiration.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Carlos?
Well, I sat down that time when we were it was hot, and we were in Highland Park, and I started writing it. And I just put it together when I returned home. Now, this is a poem I want to celebrate. And like you say, we're celebrating 30 years of traveling and sharing our poems all over the country, from the east to the west. But this poem I wrote, it was in honor of the 100th Earth Day of James Bowen. The water flows along the Moscow River, aka Harlem River. Jimmy was born in the village of Harlem, La Dame de la Ville, the dam of the world, the richest of the land. On this August morning, a native son, Elma, Jimmy's mother, who planted the seed that he inherited the gift of his mother's writing.
Mm.
Life around the family was hunger and pain. It was during the 1930s. People were struggling for the right to live and end food insecurity, housing, and peace and justice.
Mm.
But the raven was flying in the sky, and Jimmy has reached the school age. He'd entered PS 124. Dawn has come around, and Gwendolyn I, the principal, saw Jimmy, little steely young Jimmy who had a gift,
Mm.
who needed compassion and kindness. So she put him under the care of a teacher intern, Aurelia Mills, from the tradition of Antioch College, my alumni. At the Federal Theater Project, he called her Bill, and she encouraged him to write stories, poems, plays, songs related to social issues. She spent a great deal of time with him in school and outside of school. She gave him books. She took him to the movies, to the museum, to the theater, and often visited Elmer. Aurelia shared food, clothes, carpet oil for Jimmy. Billy and Jimmy always shared things together. They did always together. They went to political meetings, demonstrations against injustice. She shared the right to develop his gift to the world. He was a novelist, a playwright, a poet, a socialist, a human rights activist, and a social justice activist. I remember Jimmy on Solidarity Day in 1968 that another world was possible, and Jimmy was always guided with love for humanity. Thank you.
Powerful. Absolutely powerful.
Right. That's
Thank
Carlos.
you.
Top dog. Top dog.
Top nose, man.
Okay.
Yo, that jump blew me away, man.
You have any questions for Carlos and Angel? North Philly?
Yeah. So how long have y'all been like doing? I mean, y'all said like 30. Y'all said like 30 years. Hello. Can you hear me?
Did you freeze
Uh,
the line?
Can you hear me?
Carlos? Angel?
Hello. Hello.
Carlos? Angel?
looks
Can
like
you,
they're
can,
pros.
I think they froze.
yeah, they froze.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
man, now they gone.
I'll wait for them to come back on.
Yeah. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought it was my drawing. They just completely went off screen.
Yeah. So, Freddie, can you
Yes.
tell us about your poetic process?
Um, Everything influences me. Every little thing, especially if I hang out in the city. Uh, right now, I live close to Philly. My wife
Okay.
and I moved down to Pensacola, and we're about 20 minutes out of Philly, so I still have to observe that area to get my influences. Yeah, New York City, sitting somewhere, people watching, um, thinking about their stories, translating them to paper, and just creating whatever comes to heart. Other things, family, politics. the usual stuff that pushes me to write. I write stuff subconsciously, just write shit down, random stuff, write it down and put it together later. Yeah, it gets pretty heavy at times. So
Mm-hmm.
that's pretty much it.
I
Any
hear that.
other questions?
So Fred, let me ask you. So when the inspiration comes to you, because like for me, man, it's like it's a part of me now. I've been doing it. I've been doing spoken word for years now. You know what I'm saying? And so like when it comes to me, it comes sometimes. It comes so fast. Like I don't have nothing to write it down,
Uh-huh.
and then you feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like you know what I mean? Like you don't have nothing to write it down. So then when you say it, like if I do an open mic, I say it, but then like about an hour later, it's the same title, but now the different content. Did that ever happen to you?
Yeah, that happens to me when I can't remember my lines. Okay, we're going to go here now. See, but
Happened to me. Uh-huh.
that's
Selective
the beauty.
memory.
The thing for me is the audience doesn't know what you're trying to say, so you know what you're going to say and just leave it from there. That's one thing I've learned. So
Yeah,
long as
Absolutely.
you long as you're sharing, that's the main concept. I
yeah.
think for me, words is very spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
If you're spreading your words out, you're praying, you're sending out good vibes, you
Mm-hmm.
actually
Yeah,
helping somebody, to break down that wall.
yeah,
You don't see that often. No, that's
yeah,
why I love to hang out, with my friends, coming over and eat, talk about shit, and just enjoying life instead of, God forbid, going on Facebook or any other social media. No offense, but after a while, I got bored with it. I need stimulation. I need conversation. I need some good old fashioned times like when we did when we growing up as kids.
yeah,
That's what I miss.
yeah. The good old days, as we call them. You know what I mean? Like the scene, like Mz.KIR is. You know what I'm saying? Like the good old days seem like they, you know what I mean? Like they fade into black a little bit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's like you don't hardly see any anything that's like really viable out there no more. In my opinion, I mean, there's some things that are relevant, but the things that some people consider viable to them, it seems like an automation. You know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
it don't seem surreal anymore.
Right. Yeah. That is very true.
Hopefully things will come back in a circle
Yeah,
and rejuvenate.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm really getting heavy on top. I'm sorry. That's how my brain is.
That's okay. That is okay. We breezy tonight. We being
I'll tell you.
okay.
I mean, I'm waiting for
For Carlos
Carlos
and Angel here.
Angels to come back. Yeah,
Carlos,
because
Angel, what happened?
like they just faded to black themselves. Like whoa.
Literally. Like 1 minute they froze, the next minute they was gone. Like, okay.
Man, all good.
Carlos, sending
You've
out
been
the signal. Carlos, Angel,
Where are you?
where are you? Sending out the signal. Sending out the signal.
You know, you be like,
The
the X Men, the Professor X
signal.
show.
yo.
Okay, we're gonna
Hey,
go to the comments now.
okay.
All right, let's see. Where did I leave off? Okay, so Latanya Davis said hello, everyone. Teresa Hazeleye said thank you, thank you. Latanya Davis said thank you. Teresa Hazeleye said snap, snap.
All right. All right.
Gladys Moore Bryce from the SBN said, hello, Mz.KIR and guests. Teresa Hazeleye said, happy birthday to Carlos. Happy birthday, Carlos, from Teresa Hazeleye.
We need you to come back, Carlos.
Need you to come back,
Yeah.
man.
Do you have
Um,
a Do you have his phone number? Anything to get in contact and say, "Yo, where you guys at?"
I know it.
I have his number, well, Angel's number, but I don't want to.
Got it.
Yeah,
I hear you.
click the wrong button in live and with Mz.KIR be done. So
Got it.
they be like, "Wait, what happened to live with Mz.KIR?"
Like this is a pause for station identification.
Right.
like,
Right.
friends, do you have technical difficulties at home? Does your TV act up? Do you have a Roku or a no coup?
Oh man.
Right. Back to the comments.
I
So
mean,
Gladys Moore Bryce said 30 years. Amazing. The bread is rising poetry collective. Teresa
that
Hazel
is
said,
impressive.
snap, snap. And Gladys Moore Bryce said, snap, snap, snap. Teresa also said she is over the news already. Teresa, me too, girl. Okay.
No news, no good
Uh,
news.
yeah, she also said nothing wrong with showing emotion. That's right.
That's right. Listen, man, you gotta let that out.
I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying? Why hold that in? You made an incredible journey by God Himself. You know what I mean? There's
Absolutely.
no reason to hold that back, man.
And Freddie is my peeps. Me and Freddie, we go way back.
Yeah.
Right block, open
Yep.
mic. Yes.
Which
New
one is
Brunswick.
it?
Yes.
Papa been
Um,
smooth since days of Underoos?
yeah. Donna Banks also said, hi, Angel and Carlos. Angel, Carlos, where
Where
are
y'all at?
you? People are saying hello. What happened?
like this.
Um, Teresa Hazel Eyes also said, snap, snap again. Donna Banks said, awesome. And we got some more snaps. Donna Banks said, beautiful. And she wants to know how she can snap the fingers emoji. Teresa, can you tell Donna how to do that? Because I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to
yeah.
press the button and lie with Mz.KIR will be gone. We don't want that.
Nah.
We
We
just get
rolling with Rush right now.
started.
We rolling with Rush.
Right.
But we need Carlos to come
Yes.
back. We need you to
We need
come
to come
back.
back. Carlos, come
Carlos.
back. Carlos Angel, come back. Come
Angel,
back.
Carlos.
Come back, Carlos Angel. Come
Miss
back.
Curry. Miss Curry, you got some words for us also. Open
Um,
up that little pad that you have. Or just,
Yeah.
I have nothing on this pad for that, but I can do something from the top of my head. Just give me a
there
Let's
you
moment.
get
go.
it. Let's get it.
Hold on. Okay.
okay. All right.
I had
All
to do
right.
it to Nene. Okay.
Sinead.
Okay.
Okay.
Um, this is called For Asada Shakur because I read her book twice. I was so
Okay.
inspired. And so I wrote a part one. I did a remix. If anybody knows me, knows I do the remix. And if you hear somebody say remix, they got that from me. I also did a remix to a remix to that. So it's like part three. But here is the original. It's short and sweet, but sometimes I can say a lot without having to say a lot. So
That's
drum
right.
rolling. I didn't even plan on doing the poem, but drum rolling for
Drum roll, please.
for
dun, dun,
Asada.
dun.
Good,
Original
good,
poem
good.
by Mz.KIR. Snap it up. And it goes like this.
Yes.
Revolutionary, revolutionary, power to the people. All she ever wanted was to uplift us. She struggled to empower us, the descendants of long ago. She was a voice for the people who could not speak, exiled because of her beliefs, a strong sister and a
Hmm.
warrior like no other. And that was for Asada Shakur.
Powerful.
Thank you,
Powerful.
Billy.
That's
Thank you very
powerful.
much.
Send it out there.
Yo,
Thank you very much. So
y'all
Northville, you
go.
have any questions for Freddie?
Yeah.
Thanks.
So after your journey, conquering cancer through God, man, I know that was a monumental point in your life.
Yeah.
So was that like a time in your life where you derived a lot of your poems from? Did you derive from your what you endured?
There was one poem I wrote after that.
Hmm.
The basically every day is a good day when you get to wake up. So
Hmm.
there's a blessing I say every day. I go, Holy Father, Sacred Mother, thank you for another day in your beautiful ways. Give those the courage, the strength, the love, the light, help them get through the hard times in life. That Running out there every day.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah. Yes.
so there were two poems. I don't know the words of them right now.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, man. It's like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Do you have another one that you
Yeah,
can for the people?
yeah.
I definitely like to hear that, y'all.
So
Drum
I
roll for
have,
Freddiw Moises.
thank you. I have issue when people abuse the Lord's name and trying to make it their own personal God.
Hmm.
I don't dig that at all. I mean, I'm not Christian, but I will hang out with people who support the goodwill that comes out from them. All right, here
Hmm.
we go. This is called false prophets for profit. Desperation is their work. Repression. Submissive becomes money inclusive. Conclusion is an unholy deceptive.
Mm.
Deceptive is their motive. Movement in a cult enlightenment. Internal
Mm.
searching that never ends. You are soul circles to recycle and Venn diagram figured money logic matchings for massive profit illusions.
Mm.
Equals unspeakable tables forming false fables, but you are able to know all deceptive infinitive words to know a true answer. To any question in life as self, life quantizes experience. It is priceless and free. Who I am as me, and you will see.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Let's
was
snap
that
it
one.
up. Where's those snap emojis? Where are those snap emojis? Yeah.
Yo, I felt that one. Yo,
I
that was
Oh,
that
appreciate it.
and
one, brother.
China now. Just all in it. Like,
Uh,
yes.
yeah.
We're gonna go back to the comments. Kanisha Love Taylor, one of my guests, one of my past guests. She's on showing some love. She said, "Hey everyone." Teresa says, "Snap, snap." Donna
Okay.
Beck said, "Go ahead, me." Thank you, Donna. Thank you. And my cousin, who was also a guest a few weeks ago, has joined the building. Sup, cuz?
Okay.
Um, Teresa Hazel Eyes got the drum emoji. Maurice, we're just talking about music and poetry. Music
That's
and
right.
poetry.
Nice blend.
Uh,
It's a wonderful blend.
Teresa said nice, another snap. And also joining is author Debbie D. So show your love. Hey, Debbie
Hey.
D, show your love for Debbie
All
D.
right.
Yes. And
Thank you,
Teresa
everybody.
and my cousin Scott Jacob and Maurice Huff and Donna Banks and Teresa Hazel Eyes and Gladys, who had to leave, but we're gonna show love for her anyway because she's from the Small Business
Nonetheless,
Network. And
nonetheless,
Latanya and Trinity Davis, God show love for them too. Yes.
that's what's up.
Okay. North Philly, you have another question for Freddie?
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
Yo,
So
Carlos, where y'all at?
I know, man. Man, listen, man.
All together. Carlos, where you at, man?
I know all together. Carlos,
Carlos.
Where y'all at?
Where y'all at?
Man,
What
we don't make a
happened?
reappearance.
What happened?
I don't know what happened, man. Like they was just there, like, and then all of a sudden, poof.
Yeah, literally.
Like,
So, what's
see
your
what's
question
going.
for Freddie? I'm not
So
sure.
so so Freddie, so you combine like poetry and music, and I think that's like pretty much synonymous and everything.
Yeah.
I think that the right combination of whatever music you choose. I love jazz. I think jazz is a good accompaniment. But I mean, what are some of your musical influences that you infuse with your poetry?
One of them real basic is folk music,
Okay.
Brazilian music, jazz music. I'm actually a saxophone player,
Oh,
and I love
awesome.
Coltrane.
Oh, can't go
Yeah.
wrong
Oh
with
man,
So,
Train,
Carlos
baby.
would have loved that.
Hell,
and any type of music is going to set the words, feeling, whatever it might be. Something can be simple
hmm
or complex or not complex. Anything that will set the move or the vibe or the meaning of that piece of music. I mean, I
yeah.
don't like to just pick one thing. I don't, so that's it.
Okay. Have you
I
ever heard this? Have you ever heard these guys? They're a jazz band. I think they're out of Philly. Cause I played with them at one time. It was called the Arpeggio Jazz Ensemble.
No,
Never.
I just moved here like 6 or 7 months ago. I'm glad I'm
Okay.
talking to you.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
What
If you,
instrument do you play? You
oh,
said you
oh,
play.
oh no, I don't. But I did a couple of joints with them when I
Okay.
first started out, and I don't know if I think they might still be online.
Okay.
You can check them out whenever you can. Like I said, they're called the Arpeggio Jazz Ensemble, and like I said, I personally I like jazz, and I think that like I said, music and poetry, whichever form you choose, you know what I'm saying, it actually resonates and
Yeah.
brings out your poems. Like that last poem you dropped, man, that thing was touching even without the
Yeah.
music. You know what I'm saying? It just
absolutely
Thank
was.
you.
it resonated in me, man. I felt that one.
Thank
Hmm.
you. I appreciate that. Miss Carr, I thank you for inviting me because this felt really good. You know.
Welcome, Freddie. You're
Yeah.
welcome. And
Yeah.
speaking of jazz, because I got a poem.
Okay.
Hadn't planned on doing no poems tonight. But I mean, we gonna roll with it.
Listen, poets gotta take breaks too. You know
That's right. That's
what I'm
right.
saying?
Poetry
We're
night.
not excluded.
Poetry
We're
night.
not excluded from breaks.
So this is my signature poem, the Jazz Procession. I also have the remix and the remix to the remix, but I will just be doing the original only. So, with that being said, drum roll for the Jazz Procession, an original poem by me, Ms. Kier.
Dun, dun,
Where's drums
dun.
at? Drum emojis, come on in the comments.
All right.
Like to hear,
Dun,
here
dun,
go.
dun.
Those
Oh man.
trumpets were blowing. Music was flowing, reminiscent of the days of Miles Davis, Charlie Parker, and all those jazz greats. Had a vision of Ellington and his band. Ellington was not a street. Dizzy Gillespie spoke to me through the trumpets. The sounds were melodic and hypnotic. As they walked down the street, I joined in the procession. I asked a member in the band where they were going, told me to a land that's free, told me they were going to the real home of the brave before we were slaves. That jazz band played and played up the
Mm.
block and down the street. As they played, they made the music come alive as cars rolled by, tuning their horns to the vibe. That jazz band was thriving, taught me a lesson about the history of the music of the players within. It was
Mm.
a history session as that jazz procession rolled steadily down the street. And that was Jazz Procession, original poem by me, Mz.KIR.
Snap, snap,
Where's the
snap,
drums in
snap.
the comments? Where's the drums in the comments? Come on, folks.
Oh my
On
God.
WD, bro. broke the drum roll. Teresa Hazelides broke the drum roll. Come on, where's the drum roll, folks? Oh, speaking of which, drum roll. Last month I went to an open mic. Shout outs to Jay Silent Night, Mr. Rice Cerrone.
Oh.
Me and Jay, we go back. I told the story about the Rice Cerrone, how a friend of mine, we were at a place called Zafra in New Brunswick.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a
Mm-hmm.
little poetry open mic. And
Mm-hmm.
that's where I had first met Silent Night. And he did this poem. And at the end of the poem, he took a box of rice roni out of his pocket. So that's the story behind it.
Talk
So
about meals to go.
shout outs to my peeps, Jay Silent Night.
Oh.
Jay Silent Night, you got to come on live with Mz.KIR and pull out that box of rice roni.
Make sure you got one for everybody.
Yeah.
Make
And
sure you got something for Carlos. Carlos, where are you, man?
Where are y'all, man?
Carlos, Angel, Carlos.
Oh my God,
Everybody
man.
in the comments. 1, 2, 3. Carlos,
Carlos!
Carlos,
Angel.
Angel, where are you?
Where are you? Also I had went to a open mic and I got the pleasure of doing the drums, and shout out to Carla. What is her last name?
Mm-mm.
I don't want to butcher her name. So I'm just gonna say Carla. Shout outs to
That's
Carla.
okay.
There was a little drum section, and she was like, "Would you like the drum?" I said, "Sure," because I hadn't played the drums in a long time. And also, shout out to Dave Miller, the drum circle. So anyway,
Okay.
got my little drumming on. I was like, "Hey, I missed this."
All right.
I was like, "Yes, yes." So yeah, that was my little spiel about that.
You was getting your quest love on. That's what you was doing.
Right, yeah. I felt like female Questlove from the Roots. Sure
I'm trying
did.
to tell you.
Okay.
All you need is to pick in the hair. That's it. Just to pick in the hair. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Okay. Shoot. Not to mention shoot, cause shoot. Okay.
Oh man.
I
Yeah.
mean, I got a confession, guys. I'm usually very tired when I first come on to do my lives. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
usually out of it. But once I get into it, I get into
You.
that DMX vibe. Growl with me, folks. DMX.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Did it. 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 They don't know who we be. They don't know who we be. Did it. Did it. Did it. Okay, Fred. Okay.
I was doing the ugly
Oh.
and everything.
I'm showing my age here.
Man, that's all right. We in the same neighborhood, Fred.
Okay, right.
I mean, we in the same neighborhood.
Right.
There was about a couple days ago. There was a documentary on Beat Boys, beatboxing, and also Beat Boys in the beginning of hip hop and breakdancing. I love
Okay.
watching breakdancers.
Mm-hmm.
That if you get, yeah, it just I had to click and I said, oh yeah, I mean, I remember that. I was like 16, 17 years old.
Mm.
Man,
Yeah.
out
Good
there,
times for hip hop. Good times.
man, pop locking, break
Yeah.
dancing. I
Okay.
mean, the fat laces in the Adidas. You know what I'm
Uh huh.
saying?
Uh huh.
Or the
I
jeans with
bought
no
a pair of
laces.
Adidas just to buy them. I never wore it. I just bought them and just like sitting on a shelf.
Just sitting there being
That's,
breezy on the
that's
shelf.
right,
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, I feel you.
man. That's what I was talking about earlier. Like that's back in the day. That's when things was like, man. I mean, like back in those days, everything was fun, man. I mean, like
Yes.
hip hop was fun. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? There wasn't a lot of violence. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
know, nowadays I don't know what these kids is on, man.
I'm
I'm,
telling you.
I'm thinking it's too much Similac.
Could be.
Seriously,
I don't know.
I don't know
Cause
what.
ooh. Mm-mm. So I'm trying to go into my Topra vibe. I was given that name. Shout out Orlando Chandler for giving me the name Topra.
Topra.
The backstory behind that was
Yeah.
James, spoken word artist James Ellerby was on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Orlando Chandler. So I
Yeah.
was asking them questions, and so James was like, "Wow, you're like a poetic
Oprah.
Oprah." And so then Orlando was like, "I thought about it, and I decided your name is Topra." So from that, Topra was born. So I'm Mz.KIR
That's
/ Topra.
Topra.
Show your love for Orlando Chandler for giving me the name Topra. Yes.
Much love, Orlando. Perfect name.
Yes. And Orlando was supposed to co-host with me last week, but I was under the weather. But he will be co-hosting sometime in January. Shout out to Orlando Chandler. Yeah.
That's what's up. Looking
Orlando, if you're
forward.
watching, I'm shouting you out, buddy. I'm shouting you out. So, Freddie, I'm trying to go into my Topra vibe here.
Yes. I could be.
Carlos, where
Wait,
you
can I
at?
be Gail or?
Sure. I mean,
Hmm.
uh, let's see. Go to my Topra. Hmm. Okay, Freddie,
Yes.
if you could travel back in
Mhm.
time, where would you travel to and who would you want to meet?
Well, um, if I could travel back in time, I'd like to meet like one of my heroes, like Coltrane, and say and ask him when you're playing and how you thinking and how's your mind working. I mean, listen to him just play certain tones and notes. You have
Yeah.
to wonder what is his mind thinking. So I would
Yeah.
hang out with him and talk philosophy and religion and all that good stuff. And yeah, definitely that. Yeah.
Yeah. Train was on another. He was on another plane of existence, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He really was
Yeah.
incomparable. Totally
Most that.
incomparable.
Good answer, Freddie. Good answer. Good answer. Yes.
Now I'm gonna go sleep and it's go. What about somebody else I can meet? That it can be stuck in my head.
Uh, um, for me,
Poem. That's gonna be a poem.
you done got inspiration
That's
for a poem tonight. Yeah, show your love
it.
out
Just
there,
struck.
folks.
It just struck.
Just struck. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Okay.
That's right.
Shoot. I was gonna say for me, if I can go back, I don't want to go back too far, but if I could go back just a little far, I would love to meet the dog. Like, DMX, that's my dog.
Um, that's
And
it. Yeah.
when he passed, I didn't cry over too many celebrities when they passed. You know, I felt sad. You know, but he was the first one that when he passed, I actually cried like I knew him personally. Oh my goodness, like the tears was like, I was like, no, that's my dog. That's my dog. Like I listen to him cleaning up. If I need some energy and I'm
Mm-hmm.
feeling drained, I just put on, I do the growl and X in the air and I'm, doing the ugly face and just jam. And so
X was
yeah,
X was the realest man. He was real as
he was.
real can get.
He was.
I
He
mean,
was. And if anybody saw him on Def Poetry Jam when he did that
yeah.
about the industry,
I was gonna say that.
that was deep. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my dog forever. One love to the dog. Dark Man X. Throw your X's in the air.
X gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. X gonna give it to you. Yeah.
Somebody said
Well,
that in the
actually,
comments too. Let me go back. Who was that said that? Oh, hmm.
what? Hmm.
Okay. Teresa Hazel, she said, "You gonna make me lose my mind up
Up
in
in
here."
here. Up in here.
Not gonna make me act the fool.
Up in here.
um, my cousin Scott Jacob said, "What?" and he also said if he could go back in time, he'd go back to 1965 before Malcolm died. He's my hero.
Yeah,
What's up, cuz? Okay, y'all show your love for my cuz Scott Jacob. Yes,
that's
in
right.
the
That's
building.
right.
In the building. Yes, yes. And Teresa also said they magically disappear. LOL, Carlos Angel.
There you go, man. Hey yo, I don't know where they went, man. They
I
just
mean, either Carlos Angel. What happened, guys? Where
man.
y'all go?
They went on an extended hiatus for a second. Like that's the longest hiatus I ever seen.
Oh my goodness. Oh
Oh
wow.
man, that was yeah.
Say hi to my baby girl. Here,
Hi.
Lefty.
Oh
Oh,
man, she's beautiful.
I love dogs. Oh,
What
oh,
kind is she, bro?
what's your name?
Her name is Lexi.
Hi, Lexi.
Hey,
Oh,
Lexi.
She's mixed. She's a pit and
Okay,
a terrier mix.
oh,
nice. That's a nice mix.
Yeah,
that
she's
is.
2 years old, 2.5. We got her when I lived in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Went over to Detroit and stayed for Paul. So we had to take her home.
Oh,
Oh, that's beautiful.
oh, Lexi.
She's spoiled too.
I believe it. So, Freddie, can you do another piece for us? A song or a poem?
Let's do a poem. Excuse me.
All right, drum
Uh,
roll again for
Okay.
Freddie Moises, guys, with the drums.
Drum roll, please.
Exactly.
my wife and I, we lived in Jersey City. I used to go down to um, Exchange Place, and I used to hang out by the Hudson River. And right side of me was Ellis Island, and something clicked in and started writing. It's called Across the Hudson. Here we go. When my feet stepped onto Ellis Island from yesterday's exploration, at first time, tears had rolled down my eyes. I felt the spirits who came before me.
Mm.
America was a land of immigrants, now a land divided, so many secrets and societies hushing away the forefathers' internal dreams of a new nation. Built on slavery, hatred, and spiked cross and sacred grounds stolen then destroyed, forcing laws for a privileged European son and daughter, cursing to infuse blood by kings and queens. We forgot the men and women who struggled for this nation, for the American dream. America, you have an ugly past, and you seem to repeat it. A
Mm.
poison soup that eats away at the spoon that feeds you. Change your ingredients.
Okay. Snap,
Man,
where's the snap emojis for Freddie Moises out there? Come on, folks, snap it.
Thank you. Thank
Snap.
you
man,
very much.
Freddie, your poems, man, just they really speak volumes of where you coming from.
I
I
Mhm.
appreciate
mean,
that very much. Thank you.
just listening to them, like you really, I mean, they're heartfelt first and foremost, but it's just,
Yeah.
I mean, they just speak volumes of what you conveying, bro. I mean, that's my hats off to you, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it very much.
I mean,
Yes. Okay, we're gonna go back to the comments. And author Debbie D said, "Love for the cause." Teresa said she loves dogs too, and then she did the drum
oh,
emojis. Author Debbie D did the drum emojis as well. Tanisha Love Taylor said, "Your dog is beautiful. My grandpa had a pit and Doberman, and she said her sister had a wolf and pit or a boxer." And Teresa snaps. Donna said deep. Scott Jacobs said deep with 3 snaps. And author Debbie D said 3 more snaps. 3 more, excuse me, 3 more. That's it. Okay. So, North Philly, you have any other questions for Freddie?
Yeah. Just like so, what are your plans for like the future? Are you planning on writing a book like most like most artists, they move towards writing books and everything. Like I wrote a few myself, Mz.KIR. You know what I'm
Show
saying?
your love, North Philly's book, Conversation Soul to Soul.
Oh man, thank you for the plug. Plug's one,
There you
plug
go.
two.
Show your love out there. Go get that copy, folks. Go get that copy. Conversation Soul to Soul by North Philly Finest and Cheryl Brandon.
Thank you.
Go
Are
get the
you
book.
on? I did the write a book thing, and I just put it on publishing on Amazon. I did like three of them, real fast and simple. I didn't. I did this thing where there's no contents, table of contents.
Hmm.
As soon as you open the book, bam, there's the poem. You start reading it, and
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I did that
Okay.
way. But my main thing is music. Um,
Okay.
uh, right now I'm orchestrating. I got this new application on my iPad where I can orchestrate a bunch of for an orchestration. So that's
Okay.
one thing I love to do. Um, yeah, record, and play.
So
Um,
have you ever considered doing like a poetry album?
yes, I have actually. More of a flavor, spoken word, like you said before, maybe a jazz band behind me. Then I want to
Nice.
use more than one poet. I just don't want to be the poet on there. I like to bring in maybe two or three for different flavors and
Hmm.
different tones. And yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
I
the
think
question is yeah.
yeah, I think that would be nice, man. I mean,
Yeah,
like just
Mhm.
like you said, bringing like a collective of poets to give that different flavor.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
like you would be like the headliner, but everybody else would be on there. You know what I mean? Collaborating.
yeah.
Yeah.
That that's the beauty about if you find artists, whatever type of art into, the mature artist would be gladly to work with you and collaborate. As
Hmm.
I got older, I realized that when you're younger, you want to do things on your own. You want people to see who you are, blah blah blah. And sometimes it doesn't always work that way because
Hmm.
either they're gonna like you or they don't like you.
Right.
That's the
Right.
bottom line. It took me good 10, 15 years to realize that. So
Yeah.
Mm.
yeah, so
Yeah. Not everybody gonna like you. I mean, you
Right.
know, it's sad. It's a sad truth, but the truth nonetheless. Not everybody gonna like you,
but
Right.
but take you for who you are. That's the
yeah,
point.
the one thing I do like when they say I don't like what you did or what you sound like, and I said, how come? Why? Then we start a conversation. Then
Hmm.
we see, that's another way I learn. You know, I ask, well, how come you didn't like it? Well, I don't like the way you did this or that, but move on from there.
Well,
Yeah,
hey man, that's a motivation to that's a motivational tool right there. Like,
yeah,
all right, so what? You didn't like it. All right, that's cool. That's your opinion. You're not
yeah,
Right.
entitled
yeah.
to it,
Yep,
Yep.
but that
Very.
ain't gonna stop me from doing what I'm doing. You know
exactly.
what I mean?
Say it louder for those in the nosebleed section.
Yeah, yeah.
Say it louder. Say
We
it
have
louder.
has oh, I hope I don't butcher your name. Hazatarius PMTN says hello everyone. Um Cuz Scott Jacobs said good night with snaps, and author Debbie D said good night, y'all. So shout outs to author Debbie D for coming through, and shout outs to my cousin Scott Jacob, who was also a guest back in October, for coming through. And shout out to Hazatarius PMTN. Hope I said that right. Didn't mean to butcher your name if I didn't. He is in the building.
In the house, nonetheless.
Yes. Thank you for coming through. And
Like the
time
book.
goes by so fast. it is almost time to say goodbye.
Oh
So
man,
before we say goodbye,
Carlos, where are you, man?
everybody, one, two, three in the comments. Carlos.
Carlos,
Carlos, where are
where
you?
are you, man?
We miss you.
Right?
Man, did we? Good Lord, like a big chunk
Yes.
of the show.
Man, I'm gonna have them back on at another time. Um, so
Yeah.
Freddie, how
Yes.
can people reach out to you
Yes.
if they want to possibly book you for a poem performance or some music? How can they reach out to you?
Real simple email, or I like to actually do it the old fashioned way. Give me a call,
Okay.
speak to somebody. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I'm not on Facebook or any other social media. Um, yeah, email, call me. That's it.
So can you type your email in the comments or
Yeah.
not
Where's the comment?
in the comment section? Uh,
Uh, chat section.
it says more. I guess if you press that, you
Got
might.
it.
Mm-hmm. It shit. Well, on my drawing, it says like the comments is like right in the middle.
Oh,
There might be a different setup.
yeah, because on mine it just says more. So if you click more, then you can type it in.
Oh.
Freddie,
Oh. Oh. He just hit the show.
Freddie, one, two, three
Freddie.
comments. Freddie,
Oh my God, Freddie's going too. They got Freddie too.
they got Freddie Phillip, and they got Freddie, they got Carlos, and Angel.
Oh man, we gotta watch our back. They're getting this, man. They're getting
I
this.
know. One, two, three in the comments. Freddie, where you
Freddie,
at?
where you at?
What happened, Freddie?
Oh man,
Oh, here he is.
he back.
He's back.
Oh,
Uh,
there you go. Damn, Freddie, we about to send out. We was about to send out the truth for you, bro.
I'm telling you. We was
I hit
like,
more.
first they got Carlos and Angel, now they got Freddie.
got Freddie. Oh man.
Oh man.
Uh,
Go ahead,
I
Freddie.
did hit. I did hit the comments, but I didn't see anywhere to type my name or anything.
Oh,
Let me
okay.
try.
Well, can you just tell them your email?
Sure. F Moises music at gmail.com. I'll spell it. FMOISES music at gmail.com.
Y'all hear that?
Did y'all hear that out there? Did y'all copy? I need to hear copy in the comments if y'all heard.
Thank you,
Show my man
Mr.
Freddie some love, man. Drop my line, man.
Right. Also, Freddie, before we go,
Yep.
do you have any shout outs you would like to give?
To my wife.
Shout outs to the wife.
That's right.
My wife, Wendy. We've been together for 23 years, and I
Beautiful.
appreciate her putting up my BS half the time.
Okay.
So, yeah. So,
Beautiful.
Shout out to the wife.
yeah.
Oh, Freddie, Hazatarius PMTN said to say it again. Your email.
All right. FMOISESMUSIC Moises music at gmail.com.
So there it is, Nas voice. Any other
Thank you,
shout out?
Mz.KIR.
Thank you for coming on, Freddie. You have any other shout outs?
Hmm.
No.
Well, I want to shout out to my grandma, but she's not here.
Oh,
She's up there, so she's always around me.
okay. Rest in peace. Shout
Okay.
out to the grandma. I miss mine.
Rest in power.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. North Philly, the co-host for this week. Any shout outs you'd like to give?
Shout out to you, Mz.KIR, for having me once again.
Thank
Yeah, I
you.
mean, shout out to Freddie, man, for gracing us with them beautiful poems. I
Yeah.
Thank
would
you.
love to hear some music too, man. I'm gonna have
So you gotta
have
come back
to,
on and do some music for us, Freddie.
yeah. I love to
And
hear your
now,
music.
all
I
right, one.
mean,
I'll do a song. This is about divorce,
Okay.
okay,
but it wasn't meant to be that. It just turned out that way.
okay.
Still there? Oh,
Yes.
Yep.
Still here.
Thank God.
Right?
Don't touch nothing. Don't touch nothing.
Here being breezy.
I mean,
Freddie?
Freddie, you down there?
Freddie?
Freddie.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, they got him too.
Freddie, no.
No, they got Freddie too, man.
1, 2, 3 in the comments. Freddie!
Freddie.
I'm getting there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
We thought
I'm
they
just
got you again.
Like the invasion of the podcast snatches, man. Like, yo, it's getting hectic out that joint, man.
Oh my goodness.
all right. I'm back. What the
Okay.
Okay.
hell?
You were like, that was a close one.
It sure was.
I'm. You see me?
You froze. Your picture's frozen.
Yeah.
Hear your voice, but the picture's frozen.
Yeah, we hear your voice, but your picture is frozen.
Okay.
But we can still hear you.
Yeah.
All right. You're like a. All right. This song called "Coming to the End of the Line."
Okay.
All right. Going in and out, Freddie.
Yeah.
What?
You're going in and out.
Going in and out.
Yeah. There's something wrong.
Oh no.
You still there, Freddie?
I'm still here. I'm.
Oh, you're going in and out.
Yeah. Like,
You're going in and out, Freddie. No.
oh no.
Settings, audio. Let me just make that. Mm, 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 mm.
We can still hear you, Freddie, but just can't see you.
Yeah.
Turn the camera. I had no idea. What that was. Mhm.
Mm-mm. Nothing yet.
You don't hear anything yet, Freddie.
You can't see me.
Your picture's still
I'm
frozen.
I'm pushing the camera.
Your screen is still frozen.
Yeah.
Right now,
Uh-uh.
No, still frozen.
It's technical difficulties again.
Yeah.
At least Freddie's still here. I can hear him perfectly,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
can't see it all.
Oh, Freddie, no. Oh, why? You know why?
What? Damn, damn, damn.
Oh.
I just got a new phone.
Oh.
Oh man. Damn, damn, damn.
Mama, no. Oh,
Oh man.
oh, Freddie.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
All right.
Live and direct. Live and direct. You back again.
All right. Freddie has rejoined the building.
You're traveling between your light, between a land of light and darkness, between science and superstition. Shoot, man. Because
Oh.
Carlos and them, man, they've been left the building. Like,
They just disappeared.
yeah, they they dropped some serious notes and they was gone.
Uh-huh. Teresa Henry said he's back.
All right, all right. Oh. All right, here we go. Let's hear that.
Coming to the end of the line. Come to the end of the line. I was asking for a little more time. I was trying to make things right. At least for tonight.
Nice, nice.
Coming to the end of the line. I was feeling the time that we left behind. What a wicked place when you lose your mind. Do I know which way to go? You take, can't say. Help me to find a way to get back. I was finding my way, finding my way, finding my way. At the end of the line.
Freddie got a lot of feedback, but I'm still.
Yeah, snaps, snaps.
It was a lot of feedback, but still,
I
okay.
mean,
Probably real loud.
yo, Freddie, that was beautiful, man.
Indeed.
I mean, absolutely beautiful, man. That was just mind blowing. I
Mm,
like the tune. The rhythm was perfect, man. Yeah,
Thank you.
I mean,
yes.
we thought that they got you for a minute. I was like, man, we about to send.
I was about to say, Freddie, where are you?
No. But what a way to come back though. That was beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you. All right. This next song is it goes out all the people who are molested or like who young boys or girls who been abused by certain Priest or anybody like that. And I don't know, it's some heavy shit, but the song is, but he still keeps on running away. I'll sing like the first verse.
Wait, Fred, you got a lot of feedback. You got a lot of feedback in the background.
That's
It's
good.
fine from pickup. All right. I don't know what to do.
Uh,
I'll back off. Still
okay.
loud?
Yeah. Yeah, it's cutting up a little bit.
Yeah. All right, kids. I think I'm done.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
bring you back on another time and you can do your songs.
Word.
The last song was dope though, man. That was hitting.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for coming on, Freddie. Everybody out there in Facebook and YouTube land, show your love again. Drum emojis in the comment section for Freddiw Moises. Woo!
Oh,
Oh,
oh. We did not lose him, y'all. We did not lose him.
Yeah, we did not lose him. And shout outs to Angel and Carlos. Angel, Carlos, where are
Where are you?
you? The Bread is Rising Poetry Collective, the Brother Network, to the Writer's Block. Long live the Writer's Block. We're going to be doing 15 years, January 2009. Yes, one love,
Beautiful.
Writer's Block. Yes.
word.
Beautiful.
Um, let's see who I want to give a shout out to. Well, first of all, shout outs to everybody who took the time out to listen on this Friday night because you could have been doing anything else, but you
You
chose
chose to
to
be
show love
here.
here at Live with Mz.KIR. So thank you everyone for tuning in. For those who are going to tune in later, type in hashtag replay and where you're from and comment and hit that like and heart button, like heart button, and share and share and share because sharing is caring and caring is sharing.
Sharing. Yes, it
I would
is.
like to also give a shout out to my mom who usually watches, but I don't see her here. So shout outs to my mom. I guess she'll watch later. Shout out also to my firstborn who will be turning 25
Woo!
in 6 days. T
Okay.
Noodle. Show your
T
love for my
Noodle.
firstborn T Noodle. She's gonna be 25 years old, folks. 25. Oh my goodness, the time flies.
Wow.
Shout out also to my second born, formerly known as Little Man, formerly known as Little Big Dude, now known as Big Dude. Shout outs to Big Dude K.
Yay.
Shout out to my stepdad, Archie Barnes Bay. Those collard greens, top tier. Shout outs to him. I like to also give a shout out to fellow Writers Block members, Taria and Henry Busby, Jacquees Armstrong, Teresa Hazeleye. She's the newest member to the Writers Block. Show your love. I ain't forget about you, Teresa girl. Let's see who else Writers Block. All the Writers Block members, supporters. Shout out again to Jay Silent Night, Rice Cerrone.
More than
Uncle.
the San Francisco trees.
Shout outs to you, North Philly, for coming and co-hosting.
No
Shout
doubt. No
out
doubt.
again to you, Freddie, and Carlos and Angel, and
Where are
Deborah
you?
Cheney. Right? My mentor, Deborah Cheney, she's not on social media, but if it wasn't for Deborah Cheney, there would be no writer's block at all. It would just be me doing my yearly open mic in the park, and that would be it. So Because of Deborah, she believed in me. Writer's Block was formed. So shout outs to my mentor, Deborah Cheney. Shout outs to Latasha Jimerson. I don't know where she's at tonight, but sometimes she comes through and shows love. Um, Oh yeah, Jacidi M. Foy. Shout outs to her, aka Makis Worth. She's part of the writer's block as well. Rest in peace. Shout out to my friend Isis Original. Gone but never will she be forgotten. Writer's block forever. Also, rest in peace. Shout out to Writer's Block member Bernice Mbadua. Shout out to Isis' daughter, Offset Original or Honey Original. She's going to be on the show at some point.
Right.
Shout out to Rosalia. She's going to be my guest in a couple of weeks. She's a spoken word artist. Me and Rosalia, we go back too. Also, shout out to Crow Attaway. Crow Attaway, where you at, man? Crow Attaway, where you at? Shout outs again to James Parrish, Jimbo. Shout out to Lamar Harvey, aka Yamos guy. He's gonna be on in a couple of weeks. Shout outs to him. Let's see who else. Shout outs to Jessica Regal. She usually shows love. Shout outs to her. And anybody else who took the time to watch. And yeah, so this is again live with Mz.KIR. We'll be back next week with our guest. Special guest, I'm not going to announce it. You got to tune in to see who it is. But my co-host will be Genevieve Powell. She'll be returning to co-host again.
That's
And the
right.
following week, Poessent Spoken Word will be co-hosting again. So shout outs to them.
Once again, it's on.
Once again. So this is Tanisha, aka Mz.KIR, also known as Topra. Don't forget Topra.
We're
Okay.
not worthy. We're not worthy.
And wishing you all love, peace, hair grease, soul, edges, because edges matter. Okay. Don't let nobody tell you edges don't matter. And as Genevieve said a few weeks ago, hashtag edges matter. Okay. Hashtag edges matter. Be breezy, folk. Hashtag breeziness matters too. Thank you all for tuning in. Peace.
Peace, y'all.